Hey everybody, this is Joel with Brutally Delicious, here today to chat about the dark ambient soundscapes of the great Lustmord, an absolute genius of sound design and film composition. He's worked with everyone from Tool and Godflesh to Melvins and Tangerine Dream, and done soundtracks for The Crow, Underworld, and a host of television shows and video games. But this isn't your run-of-the-mill ambient soundtrack music. Lustmord's website calls him the Gustave Doré of music. And Gustave Doré, of course, is most famous for illustrating Dante's Divine Comedy and Milton's Paradise Lost pictures, wood carvings exploring Lucifer's fall and the angel's rebellion against God, observance of the creation, temptation, the fall of Adam and Eve. His depictions often featured sweeping soundscapes, majestic celestial beings, and intense scenes of conflict and despair, with his use of light and shadow adding depth and emotion to whichever narrative they're paired with, emphasizing the struggle between good and evil, journeying through hell, purgatory, and paradise, that sort of thing. Doré's artwork shows up on album covers by metal bands like Anonath Rock, Legion of Doom, Asphyx, Emperor, and Candlemass, to name a few. So if you take the themes from Dante and Milton and throw in some black death and doom metal imagery, then imagine someone committing all of it to film like a biblical epic fantasy adventure movie from the devil's point of view. The soundtrack to that film is what Lustmord's music sounds like. His latest album, Much Unseen, is also here. Comes out on March 15th, and it is spooky as fuck. Check out some of these song titles. Behold a Voice as Thunder, Entrails of a God Machine, Invocation of the Nameless One, Their Souls Asunder, and Other Woes Are Yet to Come. The album is a nightmare, with each of its 8 tracks playing integral roles in the story. It's meant to be a continuous listening experience, as the label writes, transporting listeners away to an uncompromising parallel world that only exists within the music, before casting them back out at the end, forever changed. I think that is a well-fitting explanation of circumstance in this case. This is the kind of music you will want to spend some time with. Put on some headphones, sit back and close your eyes. Try to relax for a change. Lustmord, Much Unseen, is also here. Highly recommended indeed.
This is the story of Whitney Houston.
This is the story of Kurt Cobain.
Of George Michael, of Otis Redding, of Amy Winehouse, of Michael Hutchence, Bob Marley. This is the story of Prince.
It's a new podcast series
about how they died, why they died, and why we're still talking about them so long after.
It's like nothing you've ever heard before.
It's storytelling.
But it's more than that, because rock stars,
they tell us how we feel. They change our mood.
They change the clothes we wear, the people we hang out with,
the way we remember things.
It's them who give us those ludicrous moments, the ones where you're
jumping around, singing your heart out, feeling understood.
And it's those moments we'll help you remember, the ones you're thinking about right now.
That feeling.
That feeling.
It's coming soon from Crowd Network.
Just search for Death of a Rock Star on your podcast app.
And subscribe now.